The question says that reaction of Grignard reagent C2H5MgBr with C8H8O followed by hydrolysis gives compound A, which reacts instantly with Lucas reagent to give compound B, C10H13Cl. The correct structure of the compound is. Now, how to proceed with such type of questions? The very first thing is whatever data is given to us, we are going to write down that roughly. Now, the question given to us is, in this case, C2H5MgBr, it reacts with C8H8O, right? That means C8H8O, it reacts with Grignard reagent, and the Grignard reagent given to us is C2H5MgBr, right? And then further on hydrolysis, it gives compound A. So I can write down on hydrolysis, that is H plus and H2O. We all know that acid hydrolysis takes place with Grignard reagent. It gives compound A. And then further, this compound A, it reacts instantly with the Lucas reagent to give B. Now it is given to us that A reacts with Lucas reagent to give B, right? And then the B, it has a molecular formula C10H13Cl. Okay, so this is the information given to us. Now we have not been given the starting material. Now very simple trick we are going to use over here is the Lucas reagent. Now Lucas reagent, always remember the reactivity order is what? The reactivity order of alcohol is 3 degree is reactive, then 2 degree is reactive, then 1 degree, right? Now if A in the question it is given, it reacts instantly with Lucas reagent. So always remember tertiary group, okay, tertiary alcohols, they react instantly with Lucas reagent. Okay, that means that this particular A, okay, this A is what? It is 3 degree alcohol, because the hint given to us is A reacts instantly with Lucas reagent. That means A, it should be what? It should be 3 degree alcohol. So this information we have written, okay, according to Lucas reagent. Now, if I look in A, when it is formed from, now this A is formed from the reaction between this particular compound and Grignard reagent. Now we know that Grignard reagent, it reacts with carbonyl group, okay. Now this carbonyl group, it can be ketone or it can be aldehyde, isn't it? Now if it is aldehyde, then we get with this Grignard reagent, we can form 2 degree alcohol, and with ketone, I'm going to get what? A 3 degree alcohol, right? So over here, A is my 3 degree alcohol. So definitely this particular reactant, it should be ketone. Okay, it should be what? It should be ketone. Now, which ketone it is, that also we are going to write down quickly. Now it is C8H8O. C8H8O means definitely it will be having a benzene ring. Okay, it is having what? It is going to have a benzene ring. And then along with this benzene, in this benzene, we have C6, okay, and this hydrogen total 5. So basically, this is phenyl group. And then C double bond O CH3. Because just now we have written that A, that is tertiary alcohol, it is formed from ketone. And then the ketone, it should have 8 carbon. Already we are having 6 carbon here. This is the 7th of the ketone group. And then one more methyl group we are going to add. So this is the starting material. This is C8H8O, right? And then we are going to write down now the reaction when it is treated with C2H5MgBr. Now the reaction we know how to carry out. Over here, this is minus, this is plus. Okay, the carbon atom is plus, oxygen is minus. In this case, magnesium is plus, and then with respect to magnesium, this group becomes a negative, right? So what is going to happen? Negative will go to the positive, and then the positive will go to the negative. So I'm going to get the product. This is C over here, OMgBr, and then here already CH3 is there. Then on this carbon, I'm going to get a C2H5, right? So this is the A compound. We have, all right. Now further, when the hydrolysis takes place, okay, this hydrolysis H plus and H2O, what am I going to get is H plus and H2O. I will be getting this particular group will take up H, okay, and magnesium will take up OH. So I will be getting on this carbon, we have OH, then already CH3 is present, then we have a C2H5. Clear? So this is the compound A, right? This is which compound? This is nothing but we have prepared A. Now further what happens with A is it reacts with Lucas reagent. Now Lucas reagent is nothing but when the reaction takes place in presence of ZnCl2 and HCl. Okay, whenever alcohol it is treated with ZnCl2, anhydrous zinc chloride and HCl, I am going to get the corresponding chloro group. That means this OH group, it is going to replaced by Cl. Okay, so wherever you have a OH group, you simply put Cl. So this is C2H5 and then CH3 on the carbon, I'm going to put Cl. Clear? So this is nothing but compound B. But now if I look into the options, I cannot see any of the structure matching to this structure. So I need to rearrange the structure. So suppose if I rearrange and write down the bond line structure of this, so I can write down the same structure in this way. This is, okay, benzene ring. Then over here, I have Cl group. Okay, so this is the carbon atom and then it is bonded to 1Cl. Then I have CH3 group. So I can write down this CH3 over here. C2H5 is nothing but CH2CH3. So this is CH2 and then this is CH2 and then this is a CH3. Okay, so the same structure I have written in this form, that is a bond line. So quickly just check the options and tell me which one is the correct option. Yes, definitely C is the correct option, right? So this is how you can solve any questions of the similar type. Only thing is you need to note down the data and then quickly you need to apply all the logics and tricks which I have already shared in all the previous lectures. Thank you.